My degree was in rehabilitation services. I actually went into human resources and spent about a dozen years doing human resources, specifically recruiting. There was just something missing, and I'd always had a real true love for the medical field, and so that had always been in the back of my mind. You know, if I could do my life over again, I would do something in the medical field. And it finally hit me. It was like, okay, well, why do you have to do your life over again? Why can't you just do something different now? I was looking for a school that had flexibility. Given that I have 2 kids, I needed something that had some sort of like an online portion of learning. And so Utica College definitely fit that for me. I was moving out to Florida from Colorado, and I started looking online and found the larger schools, the public schools, and they had so many requirements to meet that it overwhelmed me. And all I did was ask for some basic information on Utica College. Someone called me like within an hour, set up a time for me to talk to Brenna, who I love, and she called me and we had the best conversation for like an hour. She really presented the program in a very realistic way that made me feel like it would work with my lifestyle. They have online sessions, they have office hours that you can sign up, and I felt supported the whole way through. They want us to succeed. I've had many of my didactic instructors who at the end of the semester have been like, "You're a great student, it was great to have you," and the fun thing is that you see them again. The speed was a huge factor for me. As long as you can be self-motivated, I think that the 16-month program is perfect. There were semesters that were harder than others, but I think it's all about being organized and knowing what you need to do. It's definitely something that you can manage with, you know, having a family and having a life outside of school. If you wait till the last minute, you're not going to be successful. You have to work on it. It does take you really doing things pretty much throughout the whole week. From day one, our tests here were in the NCLEX style. Every semester we have a Kaplan test we have to take for that class. That's part of our grade, and it's just another way for us to practice and kind of see how we're doing. Now I'm so thankful because now I know how to answer those questions. Having gone through it, I feel like it's even better because for someone that's self-motivated, I've learned more than I've learned sitting in a classroom. You're never just left alone. And we work with a great hospital, so there's great nurses. That's the nice thing about nursing, is that there are so many different things you can do with it. It was amazing to me the skills that we learned and that we had the ability to actually perform them. We've got all the parts that are necessary. I feel like with everything that we're learning in all the different categories, that we're getting a very good education to feel confident as nurses once we finish. Now I feel like I've really had time to be out there and see, what do I want to do with my life? And I know this is what I want to do, which makes me much more motivated to do the work. I'm just a better student in my later years. I would say people need to listen to what's inside of them and not be afraid to try something different.